Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be installing a couple more LED light upgrades to the 2021 Road Glide Limited, and today it's going to be the Custom Dynamics Pro Beam LED Squareback run and brake light for the Fender, and the Pro Beam LED Fillerz to go into these spaces between the saddlebags and the Fender. So the part number on the Fender light is 2010-1366, and the part number on the filler lights is 2040-2157. So you can probably go to the Custom Dynamics website and look up those part numbers and check them out. All right, let me get these packages opened up and get to work here. Okay, the Fender light was really simple. Direct replacement. If you can work a screwdriver, you just pop the stock light off and fit the new brake light to the attachment plate. The filler lights are a little bit more involved. I mean, it's not terrible. Take off the saddlebags and take off the seat, and then you're going to find this connector right here. Now, the lighting is terrible, I'm sure, but hopefully you can see this. This connector here comes apart, and you're going to insert the harness that goes in between those two connection points. And that harness looks like this. It comes with the fillers, and it's going to go right in between those 2 points. And if you can see this, the harness is now plugged in, and these little connectors are what are going to go to the filler lights. And if you look carefully at the color coding, brown, black, blue, right there, and hard to tell, but that is purple, black, and blue. The purple wire goes to the left side, and the blue wire will go to the right side. You take the included alcohol prep pad and clean up these brackets where the lights will go. There we are. Because they do use the 3M tape as part of the mounting. You can see the back of the light up on the top. This one says left, the other one says right, and that red tape is the double-sided 3M tape. That's not the only thing that holds these in place, which is good because I don't really trust that, but you have these little clips that run along the side of the light, and they're going to snap into place inside these mounting brackets. So once the alcohol is dry, I'll take the plastic off of these and we'll seat these in place. All right, let's peel the plastic off. This red backing film is on there really securely, so these lights probably won't go anyplace once they're on. They better not. They were expensive enough. Paid for these myself. Custom Dynamics did not send them to me for no charge. All right, left. It says line up the bottom edge in the bracket. Like so. Make sure the wire is in there. And go ahead and seat it. And once they're seated, press firmly around the whole edge of the light to get that double-sided tape to stick. And we've got one in. Now the same thing for the other side. Get that wire out of the way. And it's in. All right, all done for now. I hope you can see this. Let me try a little extra light here. I know this is crappy lighting. But what I did was I ran the wire from the back of the light up along these slots. They include 10 zip ties, and I zip tied there. This is the right side of the bike. There, so these are pretty snug. Kind of routed behind the shock, left enough slack in there so that the wire wouldn't get caught up in there, I hope. Used that slot with a zip tie, and then routed the wire up between the fender and the side rail, watching out for sharp edges, any place where that wire could catch and maybe chafe, and under the seat and into the harness. Did the same for the other side. This is the left side of the bike now. So again, used that slot with a zip tie, that slot behind the shock, and kind of around the adjuster and clear of all that. Used this slot with a zip tie. So I used 3 zip ties on each side. Did the same thing by running the wire up between the fender and the side rail, and bundled it all here, and used 1 zip tie to kind of loosely keep everything together. And that was it. So I've already tested this before I put it all back together. I know that it all works, and it works good. So let me button everything up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And there we have the final product. Really simple job, like the front turn signals. If you can work 3 simple tools, you can do this job yourself. Number 2 Phillips head, taking off the seat, pair of wire cutters, and a pair of pliers. Takes a little time to do the filler lights, only because the saddlebags have to come off. The seat has to come off. I took the side covers off also, just to make it easier to route the wires, make sure everything was routed where it should be with no sharp edges or pinch points or anything, and then put it all back together. Of course, I washed the bike before I did this. I'm gonna have to wash it again. So don't pay somebody to do this. Buy the stuff yourself and do it yourself. It takes a few minutes and it's well worth it. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you the next time.